Hey babies. So I want to talk to you guys about the times I've cheated. You know, everything is not all fucking peaches and roses or whatever the goddamn saying is. But we're going to tell you. Alright, so the first time I was in my first serious relationship, just because it ended up getting so serious, but we were young. I was still in high school. We have matching tattoos of Sparks Will Fly, the J. Cole and Jhené Aiko song. And you know what? Come to think of it, when people ask me if I'm going to get it removed, I'm not. I actually really love the song. And I kind of disassociated him with this tattoo. So, just because I love. But anyway, let's get back into the story. So, we got together after months of him fucking playing with me. I liked him. And I ended up, dubbing my ex before him for him. But first I ended up dubbing this guy that we're going to talk about. Let's give him a fucking name, okay? We're going to call him Brian. Okay. So, the one before Brian, I had stopped fucking with him because I felt like I might have liked Brian. So, but then I felt bad and I went back to my ex. And then I was like, nah, it don't feel the same. And I like Brian a lot more. So then, Brian was playing or whatever. But then we got together. Okay. So we're together now. It's maybe 6 months. Well, we were talking for damn near a year before that. So I started working at my first job. The first job I would say I got for myself, I had worked 2 places before that. The first time it was SYEP, Summer Youth for New York City or whatever. And the second time I fucking did an internship at NYU, the Langone Medical Center in the administration department. And that was a good ass summer. It was great for my resume. But while I was at that job, I figured, no, I don't want the money to stop. So I got my first job at Shake Shack. So I'm working at Shake Shack, and I met this guy. He's 5 years older than me. I let him know I have a boyfriend. He emailed me, the way he tried to talk to me, he emailed me because because the job had our emails in the system, but my number wasn't up there, so he emailed me and let me know he wanted to talk to me. And I was like, oh, he's cute. I found out he was Native American, too. And I don't know. I was just ooh, terrible. But I let him know I had a boyfriend or whatever. But then as time passed, I started cheating, y'all. I was cheating by deleting messages. And I would let him take me home after work. I would get off really late. I would be pissed when Brian at the time would be fucking sleeping, hello? But, we had a hard day at school or whatever. And from school, I would go straight to work. And he had his own little situation going on. But, so the other guy, that I was cheating with would take me home. And it was a few times that I actually let him stay the night. And, we just cuddled. We never had sex, never had oral sex, any type of sex. But I did let him finger me or whatever. And one night, the grimiest shit that I did, Brian kept calling me at the time. He was calling me all night. We had gotten into our argument or something. Oh, that's when I would do it. That's when I would, yeah, terrible. I'm terrible. But that's when I would do it. And it was only a handful of times, literally a handful of times. Don't get me wrong, guys, okay? I was, I just ended up, Brian cheated on me and was fucking around on me anyway, but it was just no excuses. No excuses or whatever. But I answered the phone, and I put him under my pillow while we slept. I hung up after an hour. He called back. I'm like, okay, oh shit, okay. And I just left him under there. And then, the other guy I was cheating was like a professional side nigga. Like, to this day, he likes that shit. So, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure he knew. I don't know if he knew or not, but I wasn't necessarily trying to hide it. But I knew I didn't want Brian to hear the guy that I was, like, sleeping with in the bed. Terrible. Mm-hmm. Second time I cheated in my life was I got into an entanglement with this guy, and we ended up making it official. And he just kept cheating on me. He was not treating me right. He did me grimy. He did some crazy shit. He's actually we don't want to call him an ex, the lover from the last video with the roommate that I had posted. So, but yeah, it was this other guy that I had worked with him too. Not the same guy from the last time I was cheating, but it's the next guy from Shake Shack that I was working with. And the little situation with him, actually, so me and this girl was cool. And once he came, he was flirting with a few people in there. But once him and her, kind of locked it down. And I thought that was so cool and cute. I was happy for them. I had my own relationship. Plus, I had a little situation going on with one of the guys in there already. But he would be saying little shit to her to, fuck with her mind and stuff about me. Just that he was attracted to me. And if he wasn't fucking with her, he would have tried to talk to me. Shit like that, And it fucked up my relationship with her. She started feeling like I would try to fuck with him. I'm already cheating on the guy I was with, Brian from the first cheating story. So, but I never fucked with him. Me and her stopped being friends. I left that job a year, or not even a year. 2 years passed, and that's when I started chatting to the suspect, the cheater that was cheating with me in story 2. So he hit me up, on Instagram, let me know he's coming from Miami back to New York in a week or two or whatever, and that he wanted to link up and see me and take me out. And let me tell you, I was vulnerable, and I was going through a hard time with this boy. The last lover I was with, we're just gonna call him Lover. So when I was with Lover, it was he was so fucking, he was terrible, really. And this guy was showing me so much love. He's taking me out. He's coming to see me after work. The person I was with at the time, Lover, he was not working. He wasn't, while I'm at work, he's home cheating, fucking anything moving. And this other guy was just showing me something that was so different, telling me to leave him. And the first time when I was talking to him, I wasn't talking to Lover at the time. He was going through an on and off period. But it was the very ending of our relationship, ending of that summer, let's say summer 2018, I started talking to this guy, and he's taking me to hotels and not having sex with me because I'm on my period, just cuddling me, buying me food, rolling me up, had work that day or had to go pick up my check, just checking on me, really showing me that love and attention. And even after when me and the Lover officially went over and we had broke up, kind of around him cheating, and then me having this little cheating spiral right here. So me and this guy, though, that I cheated with, we stayed together, and I was still fucking with him. It was still, I was still going through a tough period in my life, and he was really understanding of that, but it just didn't work out for us. He was just, after Lover, it was, I could not stand liars, you know what I mean? And the whole time I was honest with him about, I really wasn't fucking with anybody else but him. And at that point, I had to even stop talking to him for a period because I felt like I wasn't over Lover, and it would just be it would be wrong to start, keep fucking with him. But I knew I wasn't ever going to go back. So we just kept talking, it was like kind of hard for us to stop. But then once I found out that he was lying and that he was fucking with other people, I'm like, you could have just fucking told me that. Like, instead of sitting here, like, we fucked raw a few times, and I'm like, that's just fucked up. I just went through a situation where this nigga is lying to me, doing everything to me. Like, the least you could do is not lie to me, and I had trust in you. We was already on the rocks from, like, some other shit going on. So that ended that entanglement with him, too. But he's mad cool. Like, I still got this video of my panties on his head. We took some bomb-ass videos and photos, as I do with all of them. But, yeah, that was about me cheating. And I had posted a writing on my Wattpad, a part of my series, I Want to Paint. Welcome to the art show. So, you guys could check that out. It's on cheating and basically how I feel about it today. And the questions that, just like a quick like freestyle writing I just did myself, just like writing how I feel, my emotions around it that just came to mind, and I might continue it. It's just how I've been playing this game of matchmaking is mainly what it's gonna be about. But all of my I Want to Paint series have different topics in there, different emotions of me, just like, that's why I call it the art show. It's my art, and on top of that, it's just like, I want to paint splattering, like whatever feelings I have, if I want to do a smooth brush, if I want to throw some fucking paint on the wall. So you know what I mean? So check that out. You guys are going to love it. And let me know. Bye.
This beat ain't normal.